If you never got to learn your grandma's recipes, don't worry, I got you. Today we're making Bolivian pasteles. Crispy, airy, and filled with cheese, the kind that make your kitchen smell like Christmas back home. You're going to need flour, warm water, sugar, lard, butter, and any cheese of your liking. We will have the recipe in the description or in the comments below.
To your mixer, we're going to add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. If you don't have a mixer, you can do this by hand. It's a little more time consuming, but a mixer is a lot easier to get better consistency. Now that we've added our 3 cups of flour, we will continue with our 3 teaspoons of sugar. So here we have the lard and the salted butter melted together. You want to be sure that both are melted completely so there are no lumps in your dough. Now we are pouring our hot water. We're starting with 8 ounces and we are going to add it to the mix. Now that we have all our ingredients in the mixer, we will lock it and start the mixer on the first speed. Let the machine run until all the ingredients are fully mixed. Once all your ingredients are mixed, if your dough looks dry, add hot water little by little until the dough looks smooth. Once your dough has the right consistency, you can stop the mixer and remove it. This is what your dough should look like. Not dry, but also not sticky. Let your dough rest covered for about 30 minutes. After it has rested those 30 minutes, remove the dough from the bowl. Now that we have our dough ready, we're going to cut it into 90-gram pieces, which is about the size of your palm. If you have a scale to measure it, you can use it here. You want to form a ball with the seam side down. Now that our dough has been divided into balls, we're going to cover them so they don't dry out. And now we can start forming our pasteles. We need our rolling pin, our cheese, and our dough ball. We start rolling it into a circle. We're going to keep rolling and flipping it as needed. The final product has to be very thin, so keep rolling. The dough is ready when it's about this thin. You should be able to see your fingers through it. To fill it, bring over your cheese. I like to add a little milk to mine to make it more stringy. Now we can start filling our pastel. Add as much as you like. Spread the cheese evenly over half of one side of the dough. Then we will lift up the other half and fold it over, matching the edges. Press all the edges to ensure a good seal. We don't want cheese to come out when we cook it. Once we have sealed the edges, we will begin fluting the dough. This is done by twisting or turning the edge sticking out inward and pressing down. Continue doing this until the end of your pastel. Once you completed the fluting, the pasteles are ready to fry. Make sure your oil has been warmed to 375 degrees. Gently lower your pastel into the oil and begin spooning oil over the top to create that bubbly crust. Continue spooning the oil until golden brown. It should take about 30 to 40 seconds to completely fry the pastel. Once you get that golden brown look on the top of your pastel, flip it over to cook evenly on both sides. This is what I call comfort food, fresh cheesy pasteles made at home. If you love easy, flavorful recipes like this, make sure to follow so you don't miss the next one.